Good day. Welcome to our first week of online learning for the fourth quarter. Our topic is distinguished features of academic writing. This is your self-instructional learner module in English 7. All activities provided in this lesson will help you learn and understand distinguishing features of academic writing. Our objectives for today's lesson: after going through this learning module, you are expected to: first, distinguish features of academic writing; second, define academic writing; and third is differentiate sentences of academic writing from non-academic writing. Hala, wala na po nagbantay sa kuan. Time. Many students claim that it's hard to write, especially if you are asked to write academically. One should remember that writing is a skill, not art. Like any other skill, writing should be learned before one can hope to write well. Let us see how well you can write academically. Academic writing is a type of writing students are expected to produce in response to content they learn about in an academic setting, such as school. Since it's pandemic, you are making our homes into an academic setting. Understanding academic writing will be easy if you know the distinctive features. These are complexity, responsibility, formality, objectivity, explicitness, accuracy, hedging, or cautious language. The 4K features of academic writing. First is responsibility. Academic writing should be able to be treated with responsibility. Everything stated should be accompanied by proofs and justifications, and no assumptions are allowed. Sources should be mentioned, like example, Bishara Adam. Example in non-academic. According to some research, the level of motivation to succeed depends not only on factors in the home but also peer influence. Example in academic. According to Brown 2003, concludes that the level of motivation to succeed depends not only on factors in the home but also peer influence. It is clearly stated that Brown 2003 is the source of the information. Second is complexity. Complexity. The language is relatively more complex and has longer words with a more varied vocabulary and a grammatical complexity. The author may use noun-based phrases, employ subordinate clauses, and or passive structures. Example in non-academic, you can control trains this way to make sure the trains run more safely, no matter how bad the weather gets. Example in academic, the use of this method of control unquestionably leads to safer train running in the most adverse weather conditions. Using the word safer instead of more safely is more complex. The use of longer words such as unquestionably and a noun-based phrase is used in the statement. Third is objectivity. Written language is in general objective rather than personal. It has fewer words that refer to the writer or reader. The main emphasis should be on the information that you want to give and the arguments that you want to make, rather than the writer getting involved in a personal manner. Check on this statement. Example in non-academic. I completed the experiment as I was told to. Example in academic. The experiment was completed as instructed. To achieve a proper objectivity of an academic text, the writer is to make clear reference to him or herself, emphasizing the facts or evidence instead, thus avoiding personal bias. Self-mention is supposed to be undesirable. What makes an academic writing formal? Fourth one is formality. Academic writing is relatively formal. It does not include colloquial expression that we consider natural in daily dialogues we have with friends or our colleagues. Example in non-academic. Researchers look at the way strain builds up around a fault. Example in academic. Researchers observe the way strain builds up around a fault. In this statement, the word observe is relatively formal than look. By formality, we understand utilizing a proper register of academic writing, colloquialism, overly idiomatic language, slang, constructions. Avoid informal adjectives, idioms, personal pronouns, colloquial expressions, and informal verbs.